Hello everyone, Brenda over here at Blasterworks, and I am going to introduce my 5-item challenge video. I'm just going to start the introduction because I'm still contemplating the idea, which I do have an idea. I just got to see how I'm going to make it work. But let me go over my 5 items. So I got these at the dollar store. I did get this race car, wooden race car that kids put together. So I have that, and I did already take it out last night just to look at the pieces that I have in there, to kind of get like an inventory of what I have. I have this elastic support bandage. So it's just the gauze that you wrap around a wound or whatever to hold the bandage in place, and it is orange, obviously. 3-inch by, I don't know how long it is, 5 yards about. I got these Bob Ross car fresheners, and I did take one out. Just to look at it yesterday. Very citrusy, smells really good. So I'm going to try to just use maybe 2 at the most and keep one to actually put in my car because it really does smell good. And normally I don't like to buy Bob Ross items. I mean, I like Bob Ross. I don't like what happened to him after his death. So I don't like the people that took over his name and all that kind of stuff and are making money off of his image. So I really don't like to buy stuff with him on it, but I did in this case. And then I got this little felt container. It's like an organizer for your desk. I thought that was pretty cool. When I purchased this, I was thinking, well, I could use it to make something in. This could be my substrate, although you are allowed to add a substrate. So if you're using a canvas, a piece of wood, your page in your journal, a tag, you can add that. That's the only thing that you can have besides your 5 items. But yeah, so I was thinking at the store, I was like, well, I could build something inside of it, or I could also cut it into pieces and use it. It does have like a little plastic rim, it looks like, going around the top, or maybe that's just where they kind of burned it and hardened it or something. But yeah, so that's why I chose that. And then I got these wig clips. I need to take these out too and look at them and see how they work. But yeah, I just got them because I was like, well, I don't know, clips, sounded like maybe I could use that to hold pieces together or as decoration or something. But yeah, so I got that. So those are my 5 items. And my prompt, because Vera was the first one that commented under my video yesterday, and so her prompt was the prompt that I'm going to do, and it was "Catch me if you can," which I thought was pretty funny because I have a race car, but I'm not going to build this little race car and use that. I am going to probably do the car element, but I'm not sure yet. But that seemed like a pretty good idea. And just to let you guys know, in case hopefully I get my video out soon so that you guys know more of the rules, you can use the packaging also. So like this, I can use this packaging for my project, for my creation, so you can use packaging. You just can't add anything outside of this. So if you need a scrap piece of paper for something, well, you better find it in your packaging or in your elements, in your 5 items. You know what I mean? You can't add outside ephemera, bits and bobs, threads, like for decoration. You can use your sewing machine as a glue. So if you need to put stuff together and you're like, well, I don't want to glue it, it might fall apart, let me try to sew it, you can do that. You cannot do sewing as decoration. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. But you can use paints, like you can paint the whole piece of paper that you have, the one packaging that you have, whatever color you need it to be. That is allowed. And you can run your packaging through a die cut, like use die cuts on it to make shapes and stuff like that. That is allowed, but you have to use your 5 items and the packaging. You can't use outside cardboard or anything like that to do that. All right, so I hope that makes sense. But yeah, so I'm going to get going. The rest of this video is just going to be me putting together my idea because it would take a long time, and I'll just use text to let you know what I'm doing or what my thought process is. And that's it. But I just wanted to get the introduction done so that when I get home from work, I can just start silently working on it and not have to worry, about this part. So, all right, but I'll be back. All right, you guys, I'm back again, and I haven't started, obviously. I have ideas, but I keep changing my mind, which is one of my faults. But I think because I was going to do something 3D-ish, like a 3D piece that I could just stick on the shelf, but I changed my mind on that, and I think this is going to help me out a little bit more. Is I'm going to use this as my substrate. Okay, substrate. Um, I get these like at TJ Maxx or whatever for a couple bucks, and I will usually paint over it and do something else with it. But I'm going to use it this way, and I'm going to build my piece inside here. I'll obviously take that off and put it on the other side, and then that way I can hang it on the wall, and I think that would be a little bit better. And it helps me because it doesn't have to be as three-dimensional. It's more like a two-dimensional or whatever, I guess. So that might help me out. So yeah, so this is going to be it. I'm going to build it inside of here painstakingly. But yeah, so that's it. I took out all my pieces to see what I have, and it's just like a hot mess over here on my desk. This is not it. This is something else. But yeah, I'm still trying to figure out. These are going to be hard to use. I'm still trying to figure that out. And I think everything else, I kind of have a use for everything else. All right, I just wanted to get this out of the way, just so you guys know what's going on. And then now I'm going to be quiet going forward, and then just create. Okay. All right. See y'all in a minute. All right, I am done. Here it is. This is my 5-item dollar store challenge result. I had the prompt "Catch Me If You Can." That was given to me by Vera. Um, Very hard prompt, but very much appreciated the challenge. You guys watched the video, you know where my 5 items are. Everything got used, no additional items except for paint and glues and the modeling paste. But yeah, I'm very happy with it. After the camera went off, I went ahead and outlined on the inside here, which I think it brings it out a little bit more. And then I also outlined the edges here all the way around like that. And then what I'm going to do now is on the back, I'm going to make a copy of my receipt. And then I'm also going to journal. I'll probably put like a little envelope or something back here, pocket, on the back to explain the challenge and the prompt and everything like that. All right. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed my video. Don't leave yet, because at the end of this video, I am also adding pictures of other people's 5-item challenge results, along with a picture of their 5 items and then their results. And remember, everyone else's prompt was California Dreamin'. And then also listed below are the YouTube channels for the ones that have their own YouTube channel. So you can watch theirs on their channel, and which is Sonya, Vera, Noelle, I think, are doing it. And if I miss anybody, just let me know, and then I'll add it even after the fact. I can still go down and add your YouTube channel down there. All right. Okay. So anyways, thanks for joining me, you guys. This was a lot of fun. Love y'all. Tschüss.